Hello and welcome to part 13 of Citizen Sleeper. We are about to enter cycle 25 of time, so I have had a slight little gap in recording this. Apologies for no episode last Friday, but we are back to schedule now. I have had a little bit of time off recording, so I have gone back and reminded myself a little bit of what we were doing, and I think I'm about caught up with everything, but apologies if it takes me a little bit of like backtracking in my brain to figure out, to try and remember things, but I think I'm there. So let's end the cycle today, see what dice we've got to work with tomorrow, because basically I have a priority list that goes noodles, the hub, my house, and then the bar, and then also as soon as we can buy entry to the new area, because I'm very, very curious about what is there. Now, we have a 5. We've got a 5. Can't be complaining about a 5. I might use the 5 and then re-roll the rest, you know? Let's just hold on then. Let's just have a look, because what we want to do is deliver some noodles. That's just life in space. So if we do this, that will definitely get us some, I guess. Oh goodness, it doesn't have it on our predictive reasoning. It doesn't have the plus, so I guess we'll do this. I mean, it'll get us some money anyway, but what I'm interested in right now is just filling this up, because what I want is my goddamn tracker removed. So that's why I'm like, because we're close with this as well, I want to get this done, and then also be able to, oh okay, hold on. So if I didn't have a reroll, what I could do is use the higher dice on making my house, and then use the lower dice on this, because there isn't so much of a punishment for getting it wrong. But we must remember we also need to buy food today, or work the noodle manufacturer. So we'll... Oh, actually it's, you know, it's probably better, instead of using a dice... Oh, I guess it depends what dice we have. Instead of using a dice on this to get some energy, it's better to work if we can get like the plus 20 odd money, and then spend half of that on noodles, and then we're still making a profit from it. It's just a better use of a dice. So I guess we'll just... I guess, no, that isn't the case. Oh my god, I've gone off on 2 tangents already. That isn't the case, because we can re-roll, so we should just use our highest dice here and hope that it gives us 2 notches. Let's see. It does give us 2 notches. See, at this point, we don't really need to use the high dice on this. We can use any dice. But if we re-roll it right now, we at least know where we stand. Because this is still 50. Actually, we can just use... hold on, let me think. How do dice work? How do statistics work? How do numbers work? Either I do this now, and then we re-roll the 3 that we've got, because this should get us it regardless. The neutral, I think, only gives us 1, so that's still a guarantee. And then we re-roll these 3. Oh, we re-roll these 4, and then what difference does it make? We might as well just use this now, I guess. Neutral, yeah, we still got it, so... oh, we also got an energy. Beautiful. Feng. Sleeper. Havenage Systems Engineer, that's right. Sleeper, you see Feng coming up the corridor as you step out of Min Gee's, the kelp noodle smell still clinging to your clothes. So, just as a reminder, Feng works for Havenage, but has like betrayed them a bit. And then we have Sabine, who works for Yatagan, who has also betrayed them, but it's a little more complicated than that. But that's just the basic. The 2 big players on this thing that we're on, this, you know, living system, are both bad, and we have people on the inside of both of them. Basically, we are helping from the outside. So he comes up fast and stops close, looking around suspiciously. I don't have long. Take these. Feng palms you a couple of those metal thumbnail-sized drives. Ripper worms. My slate has been buzzing like crazy. It seems your delivery shifts have turned up our 2 targets. Oh, that's why we were delivering noodles, not just for the crack, so that we could, like, spread our scanning system-y thingies and discover the inside folk that we want to, I guess, hack. My slate has been buzzing. Yeah, I've just read that. He squeezes your shoulder. I knew you could do it. Now we nail those snakes. What do we do? Harden's boys are all connected by some kind of closed network. You break the access protocols on both of them, you should be able to gain the location of the nearest network ports. Slot the Ripper worms in those ports, 1 each, and they'll feed me anything and everything stored on Harden's shadow network. He smiles. Can't wait to see what juicy plans they have in there. So what do we have to do? We have to put the Ripper worms in the ports, but how do we figure out where they are? Break the access protocols. Okay. You hear the scuff of boots as a group comes up the corridor, likely on their way to place an order with Min Yi. You turn for a second, and when you look back, Feng is already halfway down the corridor in the opposite direction. He raises a hand in farewell and is gone. You run your finger over the tiny Ripper worm drives in your pocket and smile to yourself as you wonder how mad Jenna will be at Feng for this little excursion. Cool. Like, I wonder, as far as the game goes, first of all, I don't really know how long it is and stuff, but I wonder how many different endings there are, and if, like, say, if we can leave, if we won that lottery and leave on that ship, if that is an option, and then if it is also an option to stay and, like, save this place, because, like, the one that attracts me so much still is the bar. Like, I just wanna, it just feels like that's the one that's, like, making the place better and stuff like that, like working with what you've got. It's like small business, you know, it's the opposite of all these big stupid agencies doing stupid shit, trying to rule the universe. So I wonder if each of these different characters can, like, lead us towards different endings, or if it's maybe it all leads to one ending. I doubt that, but I don't necessarily want to know. I am curious. I mean, I'll find out eventually, but yeah, it's just curious to me what variables are going to decide what ending we get, if any, if that makes sense. Because I really don't know how long. We're on cycle 25. Who knows how many cycles we have? I don't know if there's, like, a cut-off point or what. But we will find out. So, we're happy about this anyway. Time to slot some worms. Let's go. So, where do we slot the worms? We've got to break some protocols or something. Like, we know we've got some drama coming up soon. In 3 more cycles. So that's kind of exciting. Just a little bit exciting. I wonder if it's on this page. Yes, Harden agent. Yeah, this is a guy. 6. Alright, okay. So any 6s we get, we need to use here. Which is fine, because basically 5s are 6s now. Oh wait, we do have a 4. Oh, is that just because we have an interface point that we can just use 4 instead? It's like, I wonder if it changes the probability of getting it, or if you just always get it. But we could just do that then. And here's another one. which needs a 5 or a 3. Okay, we can do both of these right now. Is it? There's just the 2. Yeah, he said there was 2. It's alright. I did say I was prioritizing the noodles, which means I could also prioritize this. If I do that, then I can do 3 and 3. No, not 3 and 3. Like worm hack and worm hack. And then this is my apartment, right? No, it's not. That's Sabine's apartment. This is my apartment. Oh yeah, this is the kind of thing we can re-roll the 2 and then decide we can buy some noodles if we need to. So, or use the 2 on buying. It's not buying noodles. What's the other? Oh, we can't deliver them anymore. Manufacturing noodles. That's the one. Manufacturing noodles is just such an. It gives you life. So yeah, I think we might as well do these now since we have the correct dice. And this will tell us kind of the difference. Because we know technically we need a 6. But I think maybe the 4 still works the same. It's just an extra option. Yeah, it seems to work the same. And on neutral outcome. I think these are always neutral, right? Or maybe sometimes you get money as an extra. So, we've unlocked that one. There's our 2 Ripper Worms. Self-guided program that scalps data from closed networks. So, let's see. Hardened agent port. Oh. Okay. So that's where we put the worm. Let's do this one also, and then we can place both of the worms. This one needs a 3. We're in a good place to be doing this right now. I mean, we are going to need a pill, like... We're going to have 4 dice for a while. We can live with 4 dice, but... This is our last day of 5 dice, I've just realised, which is a shame, but... Data extracted. Got it, I guess? Yeah, okay. Slot the worms! This will provide Feng with the ability to rip any data he likes from Harden's network. I hope he appreciates all that we do for him, considering he doesn't friggin' keep us in the loop. I'm only using Feng for the greater good. I don't feel like I can actually trust him as far as I can throw him. Means a whole load of data on Harden's activities for Feng. Okay. The worm begins tearing through the data cache, spinning out a thread to Feng's terminal. Excellent. So now, oh, we can address it straight away. Yeah, let's chat, Feng. See, I'm just a good worker. Same day. As you walk into the tambour, you quickly spot Feng arguing with Jenna. I'm going to approach. Should I? I mean, in real life, maybe not. What do we think? He's gonna see us anyway. No, I'm gonna keep my distance. It doesn't look good. Oh, I didn't mean to be eavesdropping. I more just thought he would see me at an appropriate time. Feng doesn't... No, it doesn't look good. Feng seems to be explaining something, but Jenna is having none of it. She points to the door and Feng walks away, catching your eye as he turns. Could have done with you getting here a minute or so ago. Oops. He glances back at Jenna. Oh, wait. Well, either way, it looks like I'm fired. Good news is that it doesn't look like I need the job anyway. Well, good timing on me then, I guess. Getting you this data right in time for you to be fired. He takes out his slate, pulsing with pale light. Now let's take a look at what you are really here for. The slate is a whirring mess of code streams coming direct from the Ripper Worms as they dig through the agent's data and spin it into threads for the slate to pick up. Looks like junk. Now, anything good? Feng scrolls the display with a finger. A lot of junk. Okay, it is junk. A lot of dull as hell message threads. A lot of tedious data caches, but Feng's eyes flash. Definitely some good stuff. He stops at the screen on an entry and expands it. Check this out. Feng shows you the screen. You see a bold corporate logo, not Solime's, and a word below. Conway, Feng says. He's working with Conway. I'm gonna question, because there's been so many names. I don't remember what Conway is. Conway Extractions. They are an automated extraction corporation, the biggest. They run drone mining, colony reclamation, massive salvage jobs. Is Conway the ones that are in charge of that ship that we're fixing up that's gonna leave, that can bring people to a new life? He's been speaking with them personally. Got a whole chain of messages here, but it's mostly encrypted or redacted. He rubs his head. Damn it, this is juicy, but we can't nail them with it. Well, as long as we can stay quiet on their systems, it's only a matter of time before something incriminating happens. He scrolls some more. Wait. What's this? A wasteland reclamation facility? Right here on the eye? He glances at you. What's the bet this place is tucked into the wastes? The wastes? It's the section of the eye Erland couldn't reclaim. Was too damaged, too cut off. Back before the collapse, people would have got there by going down the connected spoke from the hub. Oh, but that spoke's broken now. Oh, so the only way is the long way, round the rim, past the green way. He shows you on his slate. Feng looks away, thinking. Conway have been making moves on this system since the collapse. I heard they took over one of Solime's old belt colonies a while ago. Moved everyone out and reclaimed the whole rock. Is Conway just the new name for Solime? As well as Havenage has been infiltrated by Solime? Maybe they're gonna team up. What's their angle here? Hardin has to be offered ring them something. Feng looks back at the screen. But if Hardin is involved in it, then we need to check it out. Simple as that. So what's next? Feng stares out into the middle distance. We have to get to that facility. The answer to whatever Hardin has been planning has to be there. And we're gonna catch him in the act. Give me 5, maybe 6 cycles, and then I'll see you on the Greenway. I seem to remember there's some old service docks on the outer shell, up by the Haifa building. Should be a good place to meet. Feng squeezes your shoulder. Thanks again, Sleeper, for sticking with this. I haven't forgotten about that tracker of yours either, but I'm gonna need to be back in my bay to pull a solution together. He turns the slate around to face you, showing a massive scrolling code. I've been working on a fix in my brakes, he winks. Good, thank you. I've been needing this reassurance. Feng grins. See you soon, Sleeper. And he walks out of the door, of Tambo without looking back. Okay. So, well, he's gone from there then. Ooh, upgrade point. Drive. Good stuff. So there was still the potential of doing this one and then doing this one. So either the next 2 points that we get, right? Either scrap components to repair condition, or get an endure up to a +1 so that it's always 5s are always 6s for us in a dice sense. So I'm gonna just keep hold of it for now because this doesn't make a difference. I guess what can answer it for us is if we get a second upgrade point without needing to put any points in endure, then we can do self-repair. If we need a point in endure in the meantime, we'll just shove it in there. Well, I mean, I guess, okay, we need to be able to get the extra point, but we'll keep an eye out for endure and see how often it crops up, I guess. So before we next speak to Feng, obviously we've got to work towards getting into the Greenway, which we haven't gotten into yet. But also, all of the drama is gonna happen here first. Like, well, I'm saying drama. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but it seems bad. The bounty hunter guy is gonna come back and get some revenge. But also on the same day, Sabine is gonna contact us again. So there's a lot going on here. I wouldn't mind taking a look upstairs at some point just to have a look at the broken spoke that he was talking about. Because basically, let's do it now. Basically, he was saying that the way that you would use to get to this area was going from one of these spokes. Okay, that one doesn't look broken. That one doesn't look broken. Hold on. Where did we come from? Oh, there's the broken area, right? Oh, is this the green? Okay, I'm a little bit lost. No. Okay, this is where we came. Oh, this is the green way. Look how green it is. Okay, this is the gap. Right. So next time that we pay to get access to a new area, it's gonna be this whole section here. It also has its own spoke, and then the next area after that, this is the place that Feng was talking about. And I guess there used to be a spoke coming off here that led down to it, but it's all broken. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Or maybe this is a broken one because it's barely even attached. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't really got a good kind of mental map of what the place looks like. Like, this is where we started. This is the low end. No, this is the low end here. Yeah, I couldn't recognize it off the top of my head, but I've got a bit of better bearings now. So we have one more dice left. We've done that. That was good. Let's re-roll it. A 3. How do we feel about a 3? We probably could have used the 2 to get Havenage data. That's probably what we should have done. Because when I think about it, what is he offering for Havenage data? A ship mind. Stabilizer is the Yatagan data. Okay, and Yatagan is always 1, right? So whenever we have a 1 or a 3, we could do it now. We only have 1 though. Yeah, okay. We need 5. We're probably gonna need to buy 1 before we manage to buy... Right. Our options then. This is not my home. Stop thinking Sabine's home is my home. Okay, we're not doing that. The options are... noodles for energy. Or we buy energy from from mushrooms and get a Yatagan data as well. Or oh, we lose money. Okay, so we do only do this with high dice. Okay, yep. Cool. So that's not an option right now. Let me check out the bar. Oh, that's not the right bar. Wrong bar. I'm barely even associated with that bar. I only nearly got killed in it twice. Bar shift, build the still is the other one. Okay, so that takes energy. And there's no point, there's no point in just getting 1. We need good dice on that one as well. So... What was my options? Maybe we just spend it on noodles. No. Data. Good God, data on noodles. Data, because that gets us closer to getting a thingy majig, right? That gets us closer to getting a stabilizer. Yes. Decision made. Okay. So I've never ever been confident about whether if I go to sleep tonight with only 2 left, we lose the 2. I don't know if that makes us lose an extra condition because we've lost the 2, if we always have to have 1, or if there's a buffer there. So I'm gonna buy noodles and then we're gonna go to sleep. Where's my noodles? No, it's not. It's mushrooms, not noodles. Getting all of my foods confused. Yeah, and it's not cheaper. Beautiful. Okay. And now we're just doing better for tomorrow. Do we only lose 1 energy overnight? I can't remember now. And then we will only have 4 dice, but at least now we've finished Fang thing, and we can completely focus on our house if we want to, or the bar, or upstairs. Where's my house? I've lost my house! Here it is. Oh, we do also need to be earning some money. Yeah, 100% we need to get some money if we can, because I would like to get to the Greenway when we can. Oh, we got 2 1s. Oh, maybe we should invest these 1s into Yatagan agents. If we can. Because that would mean we only need 2 more to be able to get a stabilizer. And we are going to need one at some point, so I think I might actually do that. Where is... oh god, we're getting closer to... oh shit, the scrap's coming in next time. We're getting closer to this. This bullshit. So... oh, see, this is Endure. So maybe we should focus on other things, and we should work towards getting the +1 in Endure. Maybe not work on other things, but use our 6s on that. I just want to remember what is actually available to us here. Spaces. Yeah, see, I want to know what this is going to unlock. I don't have any idea. We have engage and interface, so 100% positive. And then we can choose, like, we could lose money if we wanted to, but I don't want to. Oh, but I want to save up for the other place. Oh, we can re-roll the 4. We'll use the 5, use the 1s, and re-roll the 4. Maybe. Maybe. Because this isn't going to tell us anything. We need to use, but we only need to use 3 good dice on this to get this finished, because we get 2 and the 6. So we need to use 3 good dice up here. That won't take that long. If we re-roll the 4, there's like a third of a chance that it gives us a 5 out of 6. It's not like the best odds, but I think I might start working up here then. Hold on, hold on. Oh, excuse me. Got the sneezes. Let's do this one actually. Sunbathe. Dice action allows energy recovery at home. Let's add this one. Because, yeah, I want to get the Endure up. I've decided, I've made a decision. And then we'll do self-repair after we've got this +1. So, we can check that out when we go home. Any spare dice that we have maybe can do that, which is very similar to just manufacturing noodles, but you could have had this a lot earlier, I guess. Might be the same as manufacturing noodles. So I was gonna do this, wasn't I? I think it's this on money to get us closer to Greenway. But if we get to Greenway, there's gonna be more things to do there and more things to spend my dice on. But I'm already quite committed to a lot of things here, and Feng isn't even gonna be there for 6 cycles. So I think we'll do this. Oh, the thing is the scrap as well. I do like buying the scrap. I don't know how useful it's going to be in the future, but I like buying the scrap while it's here. It will be useful to buy us some condition when we need it. Start. Ah, screw it. Let's do this now. It means I'm committing to it. Okay, leave. There's nothing up here. I don't even know if there's 2 Yagan agents available. Oh, look! Oh, I found a lounge! Buy a spacer meal. The gimbal sells itself on its spinning sphere. Gimbal? Which claims to produce therapeutic gravitational effects. It doesn't, but they sell food. What does this do for us? Repeatable action. Just, it's therapeutic, but no. It just gives us energy, maybe? I need to check whether emphasis place tells us whether we get energy. No, it doesn't. But it's more expensive up there, so maybe it gives us more energy again. We'll definitely do it at some point, not right now. We're gonna see if we can find some Yatagan agents. So these are both Havenage, which we can also... We have 2 of those already. Right, there's 1. There's 2. Okay. I wonder if there's gonna be a new, like, Havenage or Yatagan in the next area. Right, I don't know if I'm making good decisions or not, but I'm just committing to them. Oh, I've already done that. Like, give me a to gain? No, that's not how it works. Because also not forgetting that I can sell any excess data that I have that I don't need. There's always the backup option of selling things. I do feel like I want some money in my pocket for whenever this thing happens. I'm re-rolling. Ooh. Right, I did say that if I got a 5, I'd use it here. Because that means all we need is 1 more high dice. And I don't know what the difference is. Engage or interface. Hold on. Hold up. Engage and interface. Interface can give us cryo. Engage can give us energy. Okay. Engage, energy. Interface, cryo. I've lost it. Here. So which one would we rather do? This one can give us energy. This one can give us cryo, which is the opposite of what we lose if we fail, which we're not going to fail. But if we did, energy. So would we rather gain energy or gain some money? I think I'd rather gain some money, because at least with money you have the option of spending it on different things, whereas if we have energy, if we just get 1 energy, I don't know. Let's just do this one again. This one has a chance of giving us money. We never get it anyway. Wait, weightless wanderer +2. 1 more dice on here. And we are good. Oh. Bliss, ship mechanic. New friends? Ship mechanic on the hub. Oh yeah, because we're in no gravity. Just floating around. No way Mortis. Moritz? No way Moritz. You take those substandard filters back to the shitheels who sold you them. You hear the voice echoing out of the bay as you pass, and moments later, someone who you assume is Moritz drifts out with it, dragging a pallet of filter cartridges by a tether. Oh, by a tether, because it'll be light, because there's no gravity. This feels like a fun place. Okay, I guess they are, yeah, substandard. Hey, you out there. The same voice echoes out of the entrance. Looking for work? Yeah? Why not? I just need a hand. Get in here. The voice is coming from someone shorter than you expected. She is floating in the microgravity of the docking bay beside a half-deconstructed life support unit that looks like it might have exploded at some point. That's not very life-supportive. Oh no. That's a disaster. That's an entire disaster in one sentence. Okay. That's funny. She points a wrench in your direction. You don't know anything about these things. She doesn't wait for an answer. Scratch that. Just help me with the casing. Okay, I'll help. This is how we made friends before. Alright then. She deftly moves around the unit, making space for you beside the central seam in the dented case. Just take a grip here and lift out and up, and then I can get in and unbolt it. She whacks the unit with the wrench. Whole thing is twisted to shit. Hold on, what are we even working on here? You know anything about these things? Oh, that's what we're working on. The exploded life support unit. I forgot already. You dig your fingers into the casing and lift it away, the metal squealing from the force. She puts her hands under, spinning the wrench to slip out the bolts, catching them in her other hand when they spiral free. All good. The casing lifts off, revealing the ornate piping of the unit's interior. She whistles at the mess of the ducts and filters. By the way, everyone calls me Bliss. She pats you on the shoulder, offering little in the way of an explanation. Okay. Is she like a chaotic, like mad scientist engineer? Because that's fun. I guess there's no science involved, but I just meant mad scientist vibe, except either engineer or just scrapper instead. What do you do here? Repairs, fit-ups, teardowns. Bliss starts pushing and pulling at the ductwork, looking for fractured pipes. Ah, so like, this is good. It's like those electronic shops that takes old electronics and either fixes, well, not just electronics, like appliances, sorry, fixes them up if they can, or scraps them if they can't. Recycling, reuse, refix, etc. We haggle for contracts, but the good ones get snapped up quick by the bigger bays. So here I am trying to get this M2 unit running again for one of the 3 freelance tugs. Small time stuff. Again, this is what I want to support. I want to support the little guy, you know? This is what's important to me. Hold this. She rips out a ribbed pipe and hands it to you like a freshly caught fish. We turn stuff around fast and neat, and maybe we get a chance at landing something bigger. Something starts hissing in the unit, oh no, and Bliss quietens with a precise whack. Quietens it with a precise whack. I think I'd be an engineer in this world where everyone just whacks everything. I can do that. But to be honest with you, the way things are going, I can already see the other crews licking their lips, ready to take this place over. She looks up at you. I'm almost out of luck. I want to offer to help, but I also want to know what happened, so I'm going to ask what happened. And then still offer to help afterwards, hopefully. Long story. Some people just can't keep promises. Oh no, I hope I didn't miss my opportunity. She keeps working, twisting aside pipes with care. There we are. Bliss pulls her hand from deep inside the unit and out it comes, clutching a lumpen cube, scorched black. This thing must have overloaded and popped half of itself out the side. You both duck down to the side of the unit and spot the exit wound. Its edges fringed with more scorch marks. Grab me a replacement converter from the racks, will you? I'll find it. Head to the rack. Uh-oh. You kick off from the unit and drift over to the walls. That's so fun. We're basically in a spaceship. Maybe we're literally in a spaceship, actually. A giant one, but still. Where a catalogue of parts sit secured in clumps. Flutter across the wall, and complex organization systems of Bliss's own design are just a big mess. You try and pick out the right part. I'm pretty sure it was the M2. Can we scroll up and check? Yeah, it did tell us. Thankfully, you can scroll up if you weren't paying that much attention. We want to be competent. You grab the part, push it back to the unit. Bliss holds out an arm and you pass it over. The converter spinning gently as it leaves your hand. Perfect. You passed. It was a test. She straightens up from the unit. That is, if you want to work here. Bliss rubs her hands clean, looking down at her palms. Truth is, I need a hand here. My partner skipped out on me and left me with a whole mess. You seem like you may at least be better at spotting a clean air filter than Moritz. Yeah, I'll be happy to. Wait, she frowns at the racks. That's not all of it. My old business partner, they rinsed the place, emptied the accounts. To bid for jobs, we need to put down deposits, bring in parts, pay tug fees. For that, she looks nervous, embarrassed. We need chits. You want me to pay to work? An investment. An investment? Exactly. Partners, straight split. No, I should get more if I should get my investment back and then 50-50, right? Right? I don't know. Is that not how business would work? Bliss settles herself against the unit and looks off into the distance. I guess I look pretty stupid. Here I am asking any random passerby to be my business partner. No offense. She manages a smile. It is pretty weird. She gives you a sideways look. Don't tease me. I'll tease you. Bliss goes back to working on the unit. Look, it's no pressure. You find the money or you get someone who has, or you just forget the whole thing. Up to you. She gestures for you to help her refit the casing and you both slot it back into place. I think I'm good to wrap this one up for now. But if you are into it, come back and we can get a bid on a new contract. I want to do this. Something to get our teeth into. Something that pays. She gives you a serious look. You can trust me. I don't say this stuff lightly. Are you sure? Because I am just a stranger of the street. You kick your way from the bay, propelling yourself back to the handholds at the entrance. You slip out with a wave, and as you do, someone slips back in. You hear Bliss as you glide down the passageway. Moritz, I swear to God, if these filters aren't clean. You smile. Seems like this could be interesting. Yeah, that seems good. I like that. We got a new drive. Oh, new drive just means quest, doesn't it? Seed money. A scam or an opportunity? 80? Bliss seems solid enough, and this might be your best chance to get in on the hub's repair tray. We could build an empire. Not that I want to build an empire, because like I'm all about the small guy, but 80. But how much will we get back? God damn, we need so much money for everything. Okay. The center rim. We've used all of our dice, so I guess that's the end of the day. One more day after tomorrow. the day after tomorrow is when things start happening. So let's just have a think about what we actually want to do tomorrow. What are we prioritizing now? Sorry, let's just go back up because I just need to check something. So that's a money thing. We can't do that yet. It's just not possible. Basically, so Yatagan agents is quite a high priority. A high dice, this is our first priority. And then after that, I think we've got to focus on money again. We're gonna get to work so that we can get some more stuff. Like, see, I like the idea when the scrap ship comes in, we buy all the scrap because we sometimes find these ship mine fragments. Then we can sell them for like 150. But it's a lot less than what we paid for the parts. And I kind of like the idea that we're buying things and it's like, oh, what's it called? Upcycling. It's like when people buy old furniture, paint it up and then sell it. Same kind of deal. So I think that's going to be the priority tomorrow then. First high dice we get is upstairs. Second is money. The rest is all probably going to go into money because we are going to have to eat as well. Oh no, we can check this. Where are we at? Where's home? I've lost home again. Yes, I think we can just put any dice into here. Oh, this seems like exactly the same as the noodle place, except worse. Because we have no endure. Whereas the noodle manufacturing is also endure. Okay, this is exactly the same check, it seems. Let's check. But yeah, some people will start with this depending on which class they pick. Your frame's photosynthetic skin allows you to gather energy through sunlight. The longer you stay, the better. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. Never mind, that's okay. We were mainly only putting the point into that so we can get the endure perk anyway. So yeah, that is the end of this episode then. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next time with more Citizen Sleeper where we're gonna do the things that I've just said basically. But next episode is probably gonna be finally the solution, not the solution, but the anticipated re-meeting of the bounty hunter guy and Sabine as well, so it's a big one. So I'll see you next time where we'll probably be doing that unless any drama happens in the meantime. So thank you so much and I will see you then. Bye bye.